Finally, one country conquers India militarily because they conquered everybody militarily, England. The British Empire, at its peak, controlled 1/4 of the world's population and landmass. This, by the way, is a little goddamn country. One of the smallest countries in history. How did they do it? It was not military might. They had something far more powerful. They had contempt. They tapped into people's insecurities and their low self-esteem. They would show up in your country, polished boots, beautifully pressed uniforms, shine swords, and just walk around. Really? And this is where you live? Oh. Other countries were like, the British are coming, clean up, the British are coming, the British are coming. Even the other armies come out to fight dirty, faces painted blue, matted hair, no shoes, screaming with clubs. Britain would take that moment of theatrical elegance before battle. Oh, for a muse of fire that would ascend the brightest heaven of invention. And all our yesterdays have but lighted fools their way to dusty death. I'm sorry, is that what you're bringing into battle? They're like, no, man, put that head on a stick away. We look like assholes. I mean, they'd break for tea in the middle of battle. That's power right there. Arrows flying. They're like, oh, it's 4 o'clock. They just had a way of doing things, but they became too popular, like us. They overfranchised. Quality control suffers. Profits go down. They ended up with a bunch of weird, bad versions of England, like Canada. Or you just see remnants of the British Empire. You go to the middle of an African village, there's a fish and chip shop. Guy's got a bowler hat and umbrella. It hasn't rained since 1837, meanwhile, but... Or Trinidadians playing cricket, they don't even know why. They're like, I don't like this game, you know. Just keep playing, you know. But I admire the British Empire, because the people around them were jealous of them. They didn't give a shit. To the east, Holland never invaded them, just stared at them with those blue eyes for 200 years. That can be unnerving, you know. To the north, Scotland, Mary Queen of Scots is up there like a crazed Mrs. Doubtfire, chopping people's heads off, you know. Oh, yes, there is. To the west, Ireland, they made their feelings clear how they felt about Britain, I believe, writing 18 poems a week for 500 years about how much they hated them. Let me ask you this, what rhymes with get the fuck out of Ireland, you British bastard? You know? But to the south was France. All these savage barbarian cultures, and there's France with a cigarette, her shag haircut, her coal eyeliner, just staring across the channel. Hello, English, hello. Everybody wanted to be with England. England wanted to be with France. France gave them that great double message. They do better than everybody, like the 2 kisses on the cheek. Yes, no, come, go. They drove the king mad. The king would just stare across the channel. Oh, France, she doth teach the torches to burn bright, hangs upon the cheek of night. The general or the war council come back trying to cheer the king up with all the other conquests. My lord, we've taken the Ottoman Empire. Parthia, Sardinia will fall. We've got the Barbary coast. And what news? France. No news, my lord. No news. They tried to impress France. Look at my navy, my castles, the crown jewels. France worked them, of course. It's all very nice. Obviously, there's an attraction here, you know, but... It's complicated for me right now, you know. There's other things I can... England even left the Catholic Church and started the Church of England to get divorced, probably for France. I've left her. We can be together now. Nobody asked you to do this, so don't put it on me. And of course, France lost their empire because of one sarcastic comment. Only France could lose an empire based on sarcasm, by the way. Just think of how much bloodshed could have been avoided if after let them eat cake, Marie Antoinette could have typed LOL. Okay, so there you are. It's ridiculous. And England desperately trying to heal from the breakup with France. They don't want to be alone. Starts compulsively conquering. 6 wars, 3 inquisitions, palace intrigue. I will poison my cousin, sleep with my niece. I will sack, ravage, and pillage. They get obsessed with fashion because they feel that makes them closer to France because France is so fashionable. What have you brought me back from Middle Asia? Satin, silk, Tibetan wool. No, not that Germanic cloak. I look like a fucking housefrau when I tried that. The war council's worried about the king. What do you do when your friend has a bad breakup? Try to get him to get dressed up, go out, meet new people. That's what they did with England, with the king. My lord, let's get dressed up. Let's go out and put down that uprising in the colonies. Yes, but what to wear? I know, red coats. My lord, it's impractical. We'll be exposed. No, but it's a statement, don't you see? Red, we are your blood. Your blood runs through us, Mother England, and so forth. Do it. And they lost the colonies because, my lord, we've lost the colonies. Really? How? Well, for one thing, they definitely noticed our red coats, my lord. I told you they would. Also, my lord, they had allies. Whom? France. Which France? Not my France. England ended up drunk on the banks of the English Channel at 3 o'clock in the morning, yelling across, France, you betrayed me. I will destroy you. I will burn your crops. I just need to talk to you. Can you come out? France was getting out of bed with Italy. Che si dice? Who's that? It's only some boy who lives near me. I don't know what is problem, you know. English, why don't you take a hint? I'm not interested in you. You're drunk. Go to bed, English. But when you wake up, if you want, you may give me a call.